Beagle Bay in our language is known as Ngalanbur, which means it's surrounded by springs. And it was named after the boat Beagle. That's where Beagle Bay got its name. Beagle Bay belonged to the Nyul people. But a lot of people came to live in Beagle Bay also. Beagle Bay was the place where they took people, they call it stolen generation today. And it didn't only happen here, but it happened everywhere. A lot of people came to live in Beagle Bay from various places, lived in a dormitory here, and yeah, taken away from their home, put here. Some of them are still here, some of them gone back home.
We're in a very historic spot in Australia and the scene of a glorious missionary endeavour. Beagle Bay Church was built in 1918, but the history of this spot goes back almost 30 years to 1890. With the arrival of the Trappist monks, Cistercian monks, a team of them from France, to begin the first mission among the Nyul people here in Dampier Peninsula. They made a French Nyul dictionary and won the confidence, and respect and allegiance of many of the people. Within 10 years they decided for their own reasons not to continue. And it was the German Palatine missionaries who took up the challenge in 1901. They're the ones then who built Beagle Bay Church. They carried on until the 1970s when history moved on and when the community got self-administration.
We're at the old building at Beagle Bay. This was, in the early days, was Beagle Bay Mission. And this old brick building here, they all made in Beagle Bay by the old people.
We had a dormitory for the working boys, and the girls were in the convent. They were put in the dormitory until they got married, and they lived out in we used to call a colony for married couples.
Mum, she was from Derby, from the Indigenous tribe, and yeah, she was stolen generation. Where all these children got stolen away from the northeast Kimberleys, brought here to Beagle Bay, and that is where she found my dad.
They had strict rules, and everybody, was real educated properly, and respect for one another. Mostly they were all in one, big family, one big family.
Then the children who came here were brought here by the government, so-called protector of Aborigines, and by government policy. Some were brought here by their parents, willingly and gladly. And here they did get the best care and attention from very loving Irish sisters. When the missionaries established Beagle Bay, the Aboriginal people were very much at the mercy of the pearlers, the sex trade in Broome at the time, pastoralists, where they were used virtually as slaves so often. At the time, the real protectors of the Aboriginal were the missionaries.
But I say most of them what came out here, they were real, They didn't have no grudge about anything about stolen generation or things like this, They came out here to learn and to be taught by their old fathers, sisters, brothers. So they went away good people,
The church worked within the understanding of the time, and we acknowledge, didn't recognize sufficiently the culture of the time, but cultural anthropology was unknown, it didn't exist in those years.
Life in Beagle Bay was beautiful, very home, had family members all around. Happy times, really happy times then. Beagle Bay developed before any community in the Kimberleys. We supplied Broome with fruit and veg, and some of us stayed there and helped build Broome also.
It was work all the time. Everybody used to work together. Even the ladies, the young ones, even the kids. We all used to work together.
Everybody had a job, everybody had a trade. If you were a young bloke then, you'd be out in the workforce learning a trade. Everybody had trade in them days, whether they be baker, butcher, market garden, and it was full on then. We had a soft drink factory also with the brothers there coming in, German brothers, German priests coming in and teaching how to run the soft drink factory. And that ran for a good while, and we supplied Judgin Point and Broome also with soft drinks. Here, this place here in the spring here, this is a natural nursery, barramundi nursery. And this place supplies the Dampier Peninsula and Broome with barramundi, so you Broome are lucky catching barramundis.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of memories and I just love this place. It's my home.
Well, I'm born here, and it's a good place, like, you know. There's a lot of fishing and crabbing and all kinds of things, like cattle hunting, dugang, everything. And this is my home, so I love it here.
The church is still here as an icon to the past, as a presence to the present, but the church has moved on, the country has moved on, the people have moved on.